Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to discuss some competency-based questions from the chapter Polynomials. This is a common question. A graph is given and they may ask the first question like this: how many zeros this graph or this polynomial has? So in how many places it cuts with the x-axis? This axis is x-axis. In x-axis, how many places it is cutting? In how many places it is cutting? 2 places. So this will have 2 zeros. If the question is how many zeros it is having, how many zeros it is having? 2 zeros. And what are the zeros? The second question is name the zeros, or zeros are dash and dash, or we have to find the zeros. What is the value of x at those places where it is cutting with the x-axis, not with the y-axis? You should not look at where it is intersecting with the y-axis. What is the value of x here and here? They are the zeros. -2 and 4 are the zeros. Okay? Why they are the zeros? At this point it is -2, 0, because on x-axis y coordinate is 0. Y coordinate is 0. That means the polynomial is becoming 0 when x is -2. Like that here it is 4, 0. When x is 4, the polynomial becomes 0. So -2 and 4 makes the polynomial 0. So -2 and 4 are the zeros. And next question is, what is the polynomial formed like that? We have to make the quadratic because 2 zeros. There are 2 ways to make the quadratic polynomial. One way is, if -2 is a 0, what is the factor? If -2 is a 0, the factor is x plus 2. You have to write the opposite of this. -2 is there, then you have to put plus 2. And what is the next factor from 4? It is x. If it is plus, you have to put -4 here. Then you have to open this bracket and you will get x into x. It is x square, and x into -4, it is -4x, and plus 2 into x plus 2x, plus 2 into -4, it is -8. So you get x square minus 2x minus 8. And you can multiply it with k. By changing the value of k, you can make infinite number of polynomials. Okay, there may be a question: if 2 zeros are -2 and 4, how many polynomials you can make using these two zeros? Using these 2 zeros, you can make not one polynomial, you can make infinite number of polynomials by changing the value of k. Okay? Okay, next question we can expect from this chapter is find the zeros of the polynomial and also verify the zeros, the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient of this polynomial. So first of all, we can find the zeros of this polynomial. How we will find the zero? By splitting the middle term. Okay, before splitting, you have to take the coefficient of x square and last or constant. You multiply these two. That means coefficient of x square and the constant term you have to multiply. 4 into 2, 4 2s are 8. Root 3 into root 3, it is 3. 8 3s are 24. 24 is the product of the coefficients of x square and the constant. And this 84 you can write as a product of two numbers. What are the different pairs? You can write 24 is 1 into 24. 24, another pair of numbers which makes the product 24 is 2 into 12, 3 into 8, and 4 into 6. These are the different pairs. And look at the last sign. What is the last constant sign? What is the constant sign? Negative. If last sign is negative, difference of two numbers is 5. The same number's product is 24. You take the difference of 24 and 1, that pair of numbers 24 and 1. If you take the difference, why we take the difference? The constant sign is minus. If constant sign is minus, the difference of two numbers should be 5. So 24 and 1, if you subtract, you won't get 5. 12 and 2 if you subtract you get 10 only, you are not getting 5. 8 and 3 if you select 8 minus 3 is 5. So we can write 4 root 3 x square plus instead of this 5 we write 8 minus 3. You know 8 minus 3 is 5. X minus 2 root 3. You may think I can write 7 minus 2 also, it is also 5. But 7 and 2 if you multiply, when you multiply this, it should get the product of the coefficient of x square and constant. Whatever you get as the product, that product you should get. 4 root 3 x square plus, if it is plus, open this bracket with plus 8 into x, it is plus 8x plus minus 3 into x, it is minus 3x minus 2 root 3. Take the common factor from the first two terms, it is 4x, and within the bracket 4 is taken common, so root 3 is left out. From x square x is taken common, so x is left out, plus from 8 4 is taken common. 4 is taken common means we can divide 8 by 4 and you get 2. If you have done proper factorization in the first two terms, you can repeat this bracket here also. Blindly you can repeat root 3x plus 2 and put the sign here, this is minus, and then you take common factor from this and you can easily make out some guessworks you can do. Here it is 2 root 3, but in the bracket only 2 is there. It clearly says root 3 has gone somewhere and you can take out root 3. And you check root once again, what is root 3 into root 3? It is 3x, and root 3 into 2 it is 2. And minus, when minus operates with plus, it will become minus. So what is common to, now you take, this is one term and this is the second term, take common root 3x plus 2 into, here whatever is left out, 4x and minus root 3. 4x minus root 3. Now from the first bracket, we can write, root 3 plus x plus 2 is equal to 0. To find the zeros, we have to equate each bracket with 0. So root 3x is equal to, plus 2 is common, going to the right side, it is minus 2, and x is minus 2 by root 3. So this is one of the zeros. Like that, use the second bracket and equate it with 0. 4x minus root 3 is equal to 0, and 4x is equal to minus root 3 goes to the right side and becomes root 3, and x is equal to root 3 by 4. So this is the second zero. So you get two zeros, and after that the question is verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients of the given polynomial. So we can find out the relationship. We have to find the relationship verification. The first relationship is alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. This is what we have to verify. Take the LHS of it. What is the LHS? Alpha plus beta. Alpha and beta are the given zeros. That is, the first zero is minus 2 by root 3 plus beta is root 3 by 4. You can take the LCM of root 3 and 4, you get 4 root 3 and cross multiply this. Multiply the denominator and cross multiply. You get minus 8 plus root 3 into root 3 is 3. You will get minus 5 by 4 root 3. So this is the LHS of alpha plus beta, and what is RHS? RHS is minus b by a. A, b and c. Ax square plus bx plus c is a quadratic polynomial. Whatever is with x square it is called a, whatever is with x it is called b. The constant with sign is c. And also for others also we have to take the sign if it is negative. Minus, here b is 5, so no need of bracket, you just write 5. By a, what is a? It is 4 root 3. So you get same value in LHS and RHS, so we can write LHS is equal to RHS. This is the first relationship, alpha plus beta is minus b by a, that is verified. After this you have to verify the second relationship, the second relationship is alpha beta is c by a. Take the LHS, alpha beta, alpha is minus 2 by root 3 multiplied by beta is root 3 by 4. Root 3 gets cancelled, 2 and 4 cancel, you will get 2 and 1 here, here 1, 1. So minus 1 by 2. Take the RHS is c by a. C means the constant with sign C is here minus 2 root 3 and A is 4 root 3. Root 3 gets cancelled, 2 and 4 cancel, 2 and 1 here, minus 1 by 2. Therefore, LHS is equal to RHS. So this is how we verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients of the polynomial. Okay, this is a very common question in board exams. Okay, next question related to this chapter is, when this graph will be opening upwards like this. Okay, when the graph will be opening upwards. When it will be opening upwards, when a is positive, a is greater than 0. When the graph will be opening downwards. When the graph will be opening downwards, when a coefficient of x square is less than 0, or we can say negative. For example, if it is written minus 3x square plus 7x plus 6, what is the coefficient of x square? It is negative. If it is negative, the graph will be opening downward. And if it is like this, 4x square plus 3x plus 2 or minus 2, what is the coefficient of x square? Here is a positive number, then the graph will be opening upwards. Understood? Yes. Okay, next chapter we are discussing is AP, arithmetic progression. Some competency based question let's take. First question may be like this. 3 consecutive terms are given in terms of x. The first term is 2x, second term is x plus 10 and third term is 3x plus 2. If they are 3 consecutive terms of an AP, find the value of x. Here we use the property of common difference. Whatever is the difference of second term and first term, the same is equal to third term and second term's difference. That means D means A2 minus A1, second term minus first term, and third term minus second term, their differences are equal. Okay? So we can write what is A2 in this question. A2 is having 2 terms, it is x plus 10, minus A1 is having only 1 term, it is 2x, is equal to A3 is having 2 terms, it is 3x plus 2, minus A2 is having 2 terms but it comes after a negative, so you should definitely use a bracket and write x plus 10. And simplify this. X plus 10, okay, you can simplify here, plus 1x minus 2x, it is minus x, so 10 minus x or minus 1x, 3x plus 2 minus x, minus operates here also. If you are not putting this bracket, you will keep the plus and everything will go wrong, minus 10. 10 minus x, I am simplifying the right side. 3x minus 1x is 2x plus 2 minus 10, it is minus 8. And shift all the x to one side, I am shifting this minus x to the right side and make it plus. So 2x plus x, shifting this minus 8 to the left side. Here already 10, 10 plus 8. So you get the left side is 18 is equal to 3x by this x is 1x. So 2x plus 1x is 3x. So x is equal to 18 upon 3 and cancelled out and 6. X is 6 and you can verify whether your answer is right or wrong. You put x here. 2 into 3, 2 into 6 because x value is 6, 2 into 6 it is 12. And 6 plus 10 it is 16. And you put 6 here, 3 into 6 it is 18 plus 2 it is 20. Are they in an AP? How much it is increasing here? 12 to 16, 4 is increased, 16 to 20, again 4, the same common difference. So this is an AP, we can verify this. If nth term of an AP is represented like this, 2n plus 3, what is the common difference? Or how we can find the common difference? Okay. If nth term of an AP is always a linear polynomial, linear means the degree of n is 1. Whatever is the coefficient of n, that will be the common difference. You can directly write d is equal to 2. Okay, if you are bright enough, you can write if nth term of an AP is given, it will be a linear polynomial. Whatever is the coefficient of n, that will be the common difference. Or you can verify it like this. Find a1, put n's place 1. So 2 multiplied by 1 plus 3. 2 multiplied by 1 is 2 plus 3 it is 5. And a2 you can find out 2 multiplied by 2 plus 3. 2 2s are 4, 4 plus 3 it is 7. a3 is 2 into 3 plus 3. We are changing the value of n. Okay, 2 into 3 it is 6 plus 3 it is 9. You can see how much it is increasing. It is increasing by 2, 2, 2. Okay, or we can find d is equal to a2 minus a1. a2 minus a1, 7 minus 5, it is equal to 2. Okay, you can verify by using a3 and a2 also. 9 minus 7, it is 2. So common difference is verified. Okay, first two terms difference is same as next two terms difference. So that is true. Okay, you can verify like this. Okay, the next question is, if sum of first n terms of a quadratic polynomial, okay, of an AP, first n terms of an AP is given as n square. N square is a quadratic polynomial. We have to prove, sometimes they may ask like this, we have to prove that this represents an AP, or they may ask what is the common difference. Okay, let's discuss both. First you can find S1. By putting n's place 1, you will get 1 square, it is 1. Always the sum of first n terms will be a quadratic polynomial. It will be a quadratic polynomial. Okay? And S1 you can find out by putting n's place 1. S1 means what? Sum of first one term. Sum of first one term means if first term is A1, second term is A2, third term is A3 like this. Then what is the sum of first one term means first term alone. So we can write this S1 is same as A1, or simply we can write A1 is simply written as A also. Okay, and S2 we can find by changing the value of n to 2. 2 square is 4. What is S2 means? Sum of first two terms. First two terms means A1 and A2 together. That means A1 plus A2 is 4. We know the value of A1. What is the value of A1 from the first statement? A1 is 1, so we can write it is 4 is equal to 1 plus A2. And shift this 1 here, you will get A2 is equal to 3. 1 is shifted here. And if you want to continue a little more, S3 also we can find 3 square is 9. What is S3? Sum of first three terms. You can write it is A1 plus A2 plus A3. We know what is first two term sum, or individually also we know what is first term and what is second term. We can put the values. 9 is equal to A1 plus A2. It is already known. It is 4 plus A3. Shift this 4 here and subtract. You get A3 is equal to 5. So first term is 1, second term is 3, third term is 5. So we know this is and AP because it is increasing by 2 to a fixed number. So the common difference is 2. Okay, there may be a question like this. Sn minus 2Sn, okay, it is Sn plus 1 minus 2Sn plus Sn minus 1. What is its or it may be asked, prove that this is equal to D. Prove that this is equal to D. Okay, this is a little bit higher level question. Let's discuss this. So here we can write Sn plus 1 minus this Sn, 2Sn, I split it like this, Sn minus Sn. Sn 2 times we have written in minus. Minus 1Sn minus 1Sn, it will become minus 2Sn plus Sn minus 1. Yes. I take minus common from the last two terms and it will become minus is taken common and this also will become minus. So what is the difference between these two? Suppose we are taking one example, sum of first three terms minus sum of first two terms. Sum of first three, from that if you remove the first two terms sum, what you will get? Third term you will get. Like this, if you subtract sum of first 10 terms minus sum of first 9 terms, you will get the 10th term because 10th term is extra here. Like that, sum of first 10 plus 1 terms minus sum of first n terms, then the n plus 1 term is extra in it. Like that, here sum of first n terms minus sum of first n minus 1 term. For example, here 10 terms and here 9 terms. All 9 terms are here. The same 9 are also present in 10 also. In 10, first 10 terms sum, 1 term is extra, that is the 10th term. Like that, nth term is extra here. And then we can take the difference, n plus 1th term minus an. Or nth term. 1 term minus the previous term is D. So like this we can prove by minimum number of steps. Or you can do this by giving the formula of Sn plus 1, Sn's formula and Sn minus 1, but it will be a very lengthy process. This you can do it in short way. Okay. The next question is, Veer is an athlete. He is running 200 meter. He started his practice and he has to run 200 meter race, and in the first day he was able to finish it in 51 seconds, and he decided he will practice daily. And during this practice it is observed that after every days of practice he is taking 2 seconds less than previous day's time. Suppose the previous day he has taken 51 seconds, next day he was able to finish it in 49 seconds, like that. His target is he will finish this 200 meter in 31 seconds. The question is, after how many days he can achieve this target, or what is the minimum number of days he can achieve this target. Okay, here no importance for this 200 meter. It is important because he has to run every day 200 meter, that is important. On first day he is finishing the race in 51 seconds, and second day he is finishing it in 49 seconds because 2 seconds less than the previous day, and next day he is finishing it in 47 seconds, and like that on a particular day he will finish this 200 meter in 31 seconds. Question is, after how many days, or what is the minimum number of days he will achieve this target. So this is A, first is A. The last is taken as an. Okay, it is an, and how much it is happening here? The AP is decreasing because the value of the terms are decreasing, so D is always negative. If it's a decreasing AP, D is always negative. It is minus 2. Or if you want to find like this, you can find A2 minus A1. 49 minus 51, it is minus 2. Directly also you can make out whether it is a positive AP or negative AP. If it is getting smaller and smaller, D will be negative. If it is getting bigger and bigger, D will be positive. Then you can find n using the formula an minus a by d plus 1. This formula you can use to find the number of terms. Or if you are not comfortable with this, you can use an's formula a plus n minus 1 into d. This formula also you can use and substitute the values. The last term is an, it is 31, is equal to first term is 51 plus n is missing and d is, it is getting decreasing, it is minus 2. You can shift this 51 here, that is 31 minus 51 is equal to here n minus 1 into minus 2. You subtract this, you get minus 20. And here 2 is multiplied, you shift it here. It is 2 not, it is minus 2. Minus 2 is shifted here. Is n minus 1. Or no need of bracket now. These two are getting cancelled and 2 and 20 cancel and get 10. Minus 1 is shifted to left side. That is 10 plus 1. It is n. N is 11. So on 11th day he will reach this target. Or you can use this formula also. An is the last term. 31 minus 51 by minus 2 plus 1. You subtract it, minus 20 by minus 2 plus 1. Minus minus cancel and this is 10, 10 plus 1, 11. On 11th day he will achieve his target of 31 seconds. Okay, next question is, somebody has taken a loan of 1,18,000 and this is to be repaid with first installment of rupees 1,000. The first month the person has to pay 1,000 and the rule is that in every installment the amount should be increased by 100 in after every month. That means the first month the payment is 1,000, but next month you have to pay 1,100 because 100 is increased, and the next month it becomes 1,200, like this 1,300, it goes on. Okay, so this is an AP. This is the AP. We have to create the AP first of all, and then the amount paid by him in 30th. Be careful, 30th installment. When it becomes the 30th one, at that place, what is the installment he has to pay? So you have to find A30. Only in that 30th month, how much he has to pay. So A30 is equal to A plus 29D. Whatever is here, from that one you have to reduce. If it is A10, you have to write A plus 9D. If it is A100, you have to write A plus 99D. A is the first term is 1,000 plus 29 into D. D means how much it is increasing. Here it is increasing only, so D is positive. It is 100. So 1,000 plus, multiply this, 2900. Add it, 3900. So this will be, he is paying in the 30th installment. The second question is, what is the amount paid by him in 30 installments? You see the word installments, it's a plural, not only a particular installment, up to, or we can say first 30 installments. From the first to the 30th installment all together, how much is here? He has paid. So you have to add all these. Okay, that means you have to find S30, sum of first 30 installments. You can use Sn's formula. One is n by 2 into first plus last. Why we can use first plus last? Because last one we have calculated already. Here 30 installments, 30 by 2 into first term is 1,000 plus 3900. You can cancel out 2 and 30 and you get 15 multiplied by, you add them, it is 4900, and multiply and write the answer. This is the amount he paid altogether in 30 installments. The first question is 30th installment, only in the 30th position how much he has paid. The second question is altogether from first to first, second, third, fourth and up to 30th installment altogether how much he has paid. Okay. Okay, next question from AP itself. Split 24, a number 24 into 3 consecutive terms of an AP such that the product of two extremes is 55. Or the question may be like this: sum of 3 consecutive terms of an AP is 24 and the product of two extremes is 55. It is not given there the first terms. 3 consecutive terms. So, or it will be like this: sum of 3 consecutive terms is 24. So, whenever it is speaking about 3 consecutive terms, you can take it like this: first term is A, second term is A plus D, and the third term is A plus 2D. You can take and do it. But it is better you take it like this. If 3 terms are there, you take one term is A and the next term is A plus D, and before A the term is A minus D. If you take it like this, the problem can be easily solved. If instead of 3, if 5 terms are there, how do you have to do? You have to take the next term as A plus 2D, and the previous term of this is A minus 2D. Because it will be easy if you take it like this. If 3 terms, you should limit to A minus D to A plus D, and A is in the middle. If 5 terms, that means odd number of terms, you have to take it like this. Even also I will take it. Let these are the terms. Terms be like this. A minus B is the first term, second term is A, and the third term is A plus D. When you add these 3 terms, you are getting 24, because 24 is split like this. Therefore, we can write A minus D plus A plus D is equal to 24. When you solve it, minus D plus D get cancelled. A plus A, it is 3A is 24, and you can cancel out 24 and 3, you get 8. A is 8. You in the very first line itself you get the value of A. A is 8. And what is the second part? So you got 8 is the A's value, so we can rewrite the terms like this. The middle term is you got 8. The next term is A plus D, or we can write 8 plus D, and the previous term is 8 minus D. Here one unknown only remains, it is D, because we got A, and this return product of 2 extremes. What is the meaning of extreme? The first and last are called extremes. Their product is 55. So we can write 8 minus D multiplied by 8 plus D is equal to 55. Most of the question is like this. The first and last product is 55. It follows the identity A plus B into A minus B. It follows A square minus B square. 8 square is 64 minus D square is 55. And shift this minus D square to right to make it plus. So D square and plus 55 to left, 64 minus 55. You get 9 is equal to D square, and cut the square and put here root. You take positive or negative both, or only positive also will work. So D is 3. As D is 3, which are the terms? When D is 3, the terms are 8 minus 3, 8 plus 3. That is 5, 8, 11. And if you take minus 3, then it will be reversed. 11 will come first, 8 will be the middle, and 5 will be the last. Only that difference is there. The terms are same only. Here we don't have to write the first term, last term like that. Okay, next question is, we discussed 3 terms and 5 terms. Now we are discussing 4 terms. If we split 32 into 4 consecutive terms of an AP such that ratio of product of extremes, extreme means first and last product, and product of middles means those who are in the middle. If there are 4 consecutive terms, you should not take A as the middle. You have to take it like this. A plus B is the one term and the previous term is A minus D. And the next term is A plus 2D. Not 2D, 3D. Okay. And the previous is A minus 3D. What is the difference here? It is increasing by 2D. And here if you go back, it is 2D, it is decreasing. So what is the benefit of it is that if 4 terms, you little bit by heart it like this. Don't take A plus D and A minus D before that. You have to take it like this. Why? What is the benefit? It will be easy for us. What is the sum of all 4 is 32. If you add all these as 32 plus 3D and minus 3D will get cancelled and minus D plus D will be cancelled and you get 4A is equal to 32 and A is equal to 32 by 4 and it is 8. So you can rewrite which are the terms. The terms are written like this. One term is 8 minus 3D and the second term is 8 minus D and 8 plus D and 8 plus 3D. Like this we get 4 terms and still one is missing, that is D. For getting the value of D, the question has second part. It tells the ratio. We have to write the ratio of product of extremes. What is the meaning of extreme? The first and last are called extremes. Their product you have to take. That means 8 minus 3D multiplied by 8 plus 3D. That is the meaning of product. Ratio. The first and last is we found their product, and then product of two middles. These are the two middles. You have to take their product. 8 minus D into 8 plus D. And this is first product and this is second product. These two products ratio is equal to 7:15. Okay, you can apply A minus B into A plus B because both brackets are same. You can apply A plus B into A minus B and you will get, it is A square minus B square. 8 square is 64 minus 3D the whole square. 3 square is 9 and D square is 14. And instead of ratio you can write fraction form. Here also A minus B into A plus B, it is A square minus B square. 8 square is 64 minus B square is equal to, here ratio we can write 7/50. Cross multiply and simplify to get the value of D. Use bracket and multiply. 15 and 64 you have to multiply. 15 fours are 60 and 15 6 are 90. 90 plus 6 960 minus 15 nines 135. D square is equal to, with 7 you have to multiply this. 7 fours 28. 7 6 42 plus 2, that is 44 minus 7 D square. Then take all the D's to one side and simplify for D. Okay. When you shift minus 135 to right side, it will become plus 135 D square and minus 7 D square is there. You will keep it like that. And 960 on left side, shift plus 448 to left side minus 448. Subtract it, it is 12 and 512. Subtract here, it is 128 D square. Then divide. 512 divided by 128 D square. Cut it, it is 4 times. Okay, 4 8 32, 8 plus 3 11 and 4 plus 1 5. D square is 4, cut the square and put your root. D is plus or minus 2, you take only positive 2 and then you get the D's value is like this, 2. Once you got the D, you can write the terms. 8 minus 3 into 2, it is 6, 8 minus 6 is 2, 8 minus 2, it is 6. And 8 plus 2, it is 10. 8 plus 3 into 2, it is 6 plus 8, it is 14. Is it an AP? You see it, how much it is increasing? 4, Here again 4 is increased and again 4 is increased. You can verify. These are it. Okay, I hope you got little bit from AP. Okay, we can continue in the next classes with other chapters and competency based.